I don't know what this video is about, but apparently there's some guy in the thumbnail or so. It says five viewers dropout or so. I assume this is probably like an issue about like small. If I'm gonna take a guess, right? I'm gonna take a guess. This is probably a video about like a small streamer probably losing like maybe 5 viewers or something throughout the stream or something like that, right? And then he's probably gonna start complaining or something like that. That's what I'm guessing or so. To be honest, I don't even look at my numbers when it comes to streaming because you want to know something? I don't care about the numbers, you know? I just enjoy here streaming to my community at the end of the day. Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm a grifter now, so, what do grifters do again? Chat, what do grifters do again? What do they do? Do they have like massive egos or something? Or do they like say some other shit? Do they say about their numbers? Do they say about numbers? I don't even know, to be honest. I have no fucking idea. Hag Maxi level 100 boss? Yeah. Ko can grift on me, on my anytime. You mean me? Aura farming? I'm not aura farming. So I'm not a number, yippee. What are you guys talking about? I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know my numbers. I don't look at my viewer counts. I don't really look at my viewer counts. I really have no idea who's actually watching me. The only time only time I ever know or so is people saying, "Hey man, how you doing there?" Hag farming? Typical narcissist? What? I'm a narcissist now? What's narcissist again? What's narcissist again? I don't even know what that word is. Yeah, I'm hag maxing. I'm not even young anymore. No, I was saying grifters. Oh, well, wait. I know you guys told me what the definition of grifter was. What's grifter again? I don't know what grifter is. Anyways, let's just get into the video, shall we? I have no fucking idea. I'm just a dumb streamer.
The camera is staying on for good. No more CSGO Surf. No more Forza Horizon. Just my delicious face that only a mother could love.
I love Cheeto. Cheeto is one of my favorite commentators or so that I like watching from time to time. Not all the time, but like from time to time.
There is an epidemic in the world of up-and-coming streamers. Every white
That's
kid
me.
looks in the mirror and wishes they were Aiden Ross. Every
I don't want to be Aiden Ross.
black kid gets on their hands and knees and prays to a higher power that they wake up the next day as Kai Cenat. That is
I don't want to be like Kai Cenat.
In our culture, and the desires of the youth are to be viewed by millions of people.
I'm old. What are you talking about?
And in order to obtain this goal of theirs, this dream that they wish upon a star, they're actually going for it. At least some of them are. And what they're doing is they're live streaming and taking these clips from their streams and posting them on TikTok or Instagram Reels because it's easier to get attention from TikTok or Instagram. They're hoping...
I don't do TikTok or Instagram. Well, I do have an Instagram, but the only thing that I post on Instagram is like my art stuff and like my schedule. That's all I post on Instagram. But I haven't done it in like... almost like, what, 2 years now? Because I've just been busy editing videos on the main channel. Plus, I'm also working on a video that's taking way too long for me to fucking finish, which is a review on a beta that I did at the end of February. But, you know, I'm the only person who's actually doing the editing because I do not have an editor. So I have to do it, and it's taking a really, really long time. And I barely get any sleep now these days. So... and I barely even... made it even halfway on the editing process. I'm not even halfway there.
The viewers from those clips come to their stream and, you know, tune in. Seems like it would be fine, right? Well, no. What that's resulted in is a genre of Instagrammer and TikToker that just posts content like, I'm the next Kai Cenat, check me out. And it's bad. Now, do not send hate to any of these people. I just find this method of self-promo very fucking cringe. POV,
makes sense.
Dropped out of college to be the next Aiden Ross.
Because you want to know something? I don't really tweet out anything on Twitter. The only thing that I do is like focus on my Twitch and focus on my YouTube. The only thing that I do is just try to be entertaining. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do. Is just trying to be entertaining. Hey, Project.
Watch, bro. I don't support porn. Like I don't support the shit. The fuck do y'all want to watch on here, bro? I don't support this shit.
Okay, problem number 1, you want to be the next Aiden Ross. Problem number 2, you will never be the next Aiden Ross because Aiden Ross is a dumbass that got 1 in a million luck. Like he.
What? Wait, is that his IQ?
You will never be the next Aiden Ross because Aiden Ross is.
Result of IQ test. Your IQ was measured to 95? Yikes.
A dumbass that got 1 in a million.
The only thing I post on Twitter is just my art. That's about it. Or kind of like update my schedule or so. Or like, I used to do streaming schedules, but then I stopped because there was no way I can keep up like doing video editing and then doing art at the same time for the same week. So I would probably be burnt out almost like for really fast or so. As much as I'm a hard worker, so I would probably be sometimes I get low energy or so for uploading videos. I didn't even upload for Sunday. So now I need to upload these videos for, you know. So we're probably gonna have to do some like editing and stuff like that, chat.
Luck. Like he's just there and he's lucky. He doesn't know what fascism means and he can't read. Number 3,
He can't
you shouldn't
read?
drop out of college, especially to be the next Aiden Ross. Like there's 10 things wrong with this, but you know, maybe you got it. All right, let's see what you got.
He did not, in fact, got it. You dropped out of college to be the next Aiden Ross? For me, right, in this specific dimension or so, I got scholarships. I actually got scholarships for my academics or so. And then I went to college or so, right? I did 1 year of college, but unfortunately, I was lied by the school or so because I told them, because I wanted to learn animation, right? That was one of my passions that I wanted to learn because I was studying animation at home before I joined college and everything like that. And it's just a kick streamer. Unfortunately, I didn't learn anything about animation. So the school completely lied to me, saying that they did had animations. But then when I asked my teachers and everything like that, I told them, when are we going to get to the like animation part and stuff like that, you know? Like, I get it, we're doing like the basics and everything, but like everything that I was learning or so, I did not learn. It was literally not pertaining anything towards animation. I learned how to do basic web design, like literally how to set up a web page. That's it. That's all I basically learned. Drawing. I learned how to do a speech. What else did I learn? I don't know what else I learned, to be honest. Everything was all kind of blurred. That's all I remember.
This is what you dropped out for? Look at yourself. I mean, you dropped out of college to act like you have a severe learning disability.
Oh yeah, and also, my scholarship got wasted or so because the school completely lied to me. So yeah. Moral of the story: make sure you do your research or so on the classes that you're gonna take or so at that college before you decide to take it. So, well, unfortunately, the college lied to me. So, because the college literally told me that, like, you know, oh yeah, you're gonna learn animation or so, and I'm like, oh cool, you guys have animation here? And they're like, yeah, we have animation here. And I'm like, and then when I took animation or so, it was not even animation. It was just literally how to make a web page. Or some graphics design. It was like some kind of graphics designer thing, and I'm just like, this is not what I signed up for.
Front of a camera. You do realize every one of your viewers, you're targeting the middle school, high school demographic, can see this for free in the special needs class on the short bus. I'm not trying to crush this guy's dreams, but I think he thinks he's blending in by putting in his clips after Aiden Ross and Kai Cenat when all he's doing is juxtaposing it. Like, I hate to be that guy, but you flossing by yourself just doesn't have the same level of hype as any of these clips. I'm so glad.
You want to know something? I don't want to make fun of him, right? I don't want to make fun of him. I know he's working pretty hard and everything like that, right? My man literally only has a bed, one chair with a Spider-Man blankie, and a cabinet. I have a memory foam bed, 2 tables, 2 turtles, a shelf, two small cabinets, No, this doesn't count because Mama bought it for me. So I have my PC over here. I have this iPhone over here. I have my... No, Mama bought this one too as well. Mama bought the tablet for me. I have my my interface, my $500 interface here. I have my $1,000 microphone here. I have the boom arm here that I saved up for it. I have the games. I have games. Well, I saved those up throughout the years, so kind of don't work. I guess you can say, like, at least my room doesn't look more dead than this person's room is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to diss the man, but I think he's trying to work for like 10 subscribers or something like that is what I'm seeing in the corner. It looks like it, to be honest. I don't know if it's cut out or something, but yeah. But you know, I'm working hard, you know, or trying to work hard anyways to entertain people, you know.
You will never make it, bro. Genuinely. Yo, bro, can you block me? Reported for spam. Satire or not, I'm genuinely worried about everyone wanting to be an influencer. Actively praying for this guy's downfall.
Look at his room, though. Look at his room. His room is more empty than mine. And I thought I had an empty room, to be honest. God lord.
I want to die.
Anyway, this guy's a bit of a smaller creator, so we're not gonna go too hard on him. I feel like he only
Yeah, that
goes
makes
live
sense.
to clip farm and post those clips as
But
part of
as
the
long as, in my personal opinion, as long as you're doing a job on the side while you're streaming or so, right? Then you're fine. You know, if you have a job on the side while doing streaming at the same time, then it's okay. You know, for me, I couldn't stream for a long time because I had more shittier internet than somebody in Africa. That's how bad my internet was. It was literally far worse than anyone in Africa. And I worked as a bartender. That was the last job I used to work at before I started doing commission stuff afterwards. So yeah. My internet was as worse as someone in Africa. So I could not stream whatsoever, even if I wanted to. It looked fun. I thought streaming looked really fun and I wanted to stream a while ago, but unfortunately I could not.
the trailer as to why you should watch his stream. So it's like, I stream to get people to watch the reels, to get people to watch the stream, and it's an infinite loop. The result being, nobody actually gets entertained. You're watching like infinite ads. It's like the paradox of getting a video ad break on YouTube while the YouTuber is shilling a product. Like, do you even click skip ad because you're skipping ad to go to...
Sorry for interrupting. Skibidi Toilet has a toy now? Wow, I'm so out of touch. I am so out of touch. I never knew that Skibidi Toilet has made a toy product of that animation. Wow, that's crazy. Holy cow. What dimension am I living in now?
To an ad. So you can either watch the ad that YouTube has or the one that the YouTuber has. Like, either way, your best bet is just
I've
not to
never
watch.
seen those.
Maybe your parents let you live rent-free at 20 to stream full-time. I really don't want to beat a dead horse, but there has to be some consideration to the quote, just put the fries in the bag.
Ever since I was a kid, I've been legit.
This is the same clip. I mean, he's just recycling the same 5 clips. What is he even in? What is he doing in this? Jumping on an invisible pogo stick? What is this? Is he dancing?
I see.
And it's just so obviously forced for the fucking clips. Oh, look at me. Instead of getting jump scared and mildly recoiling, let me pretend like a fucking bomb went off in front of me and fly backward for the clip. It's really good, guys. I'm here every day if you need me. We're all right, bro. POV, you're eating alone and he's the only thing that makes you smile anymore? What is he, like religious or something? Are you fucking kidding me? His will to live is Aiden Raw streams. God, bro, the fucking like...
If I would have to say who are my favorite idols for like I guess you can say as a like a I guess quote unquote influencer or YouTuber or so, it'd be Markiplier. Markiplier and PewDiePie are like my favorite all-stars that I like to look up to. Vanoss is one of my favorites because he's pretty talented and everything. So like actual like flesh tubers specifically. PewDiePie, Markiplier, Banos. One of my other favorite ones is Nigga Higa. Nigga Higa is one of my favorites. I thought his skits and like comedian stuff is pretty funny. Who else? I think those are pretty much the only people that I look up to when it comes to like being funny, you know?
Forced chuckle. Aiden Ross really gets me. Not all heroes wear Ks. I guess some wear headphones.
I guess you could say those are like my idols, I guess,
Never in
you
my
know?
life did I think we'd have copycats now copying other copycats. This is sad and pathetic. Wait till you see what he's talking about, then you'll see how
I want to do stuff like that, like what they do or so, especially like the skits and stuff from good old Nigga Higa or so. And he's like, I love his skit stuff. Like it's pretty funny. Like I like it. It's kind of hard to do it on YouTube, unfortunately, because YouTube wants consistent uploads, which kind of sucks. But you know, maybe I'll try to do it someday in the future.
accurate he is. Let's take a closer look at what he's posting. I mean, his biggest clip is 4.3 million views.
What the fuck? Okay.
I mean, it's like a very average clip. So what I'm not understanding, right, is that clip gets 4.3 million views, but he's still posting the fucking trailers like, yo, I dropped out to be Gaiden Ross. Please sub to my stream. I do stream only to get clips for the clips on Instagram where I want to suck his cock. Like, what are we doing? You're not real. I'm sorry, man, but if your entire online presence is to be the next of someone else who is still present on the platform, it's just destined to fail, because why would anyone watch the next of someone when they can just go watch that person instead? Change the formula and you will see greater success.
Yeah.
He's literally correct.
True.
He's like 100% correct, because if you look at this, I mean, this is just not what Aiden Ross does, and it gets 189,000 likes, so use your brain. He's failing to do a handstand. Look at me, I'm so clumsy and unathletic. So that's our first patient right there. Diagnosis, mild but not severe, still curable. So the next two...
Yeah, because for me specifically, I'm not trying to copy anybody, you know. I try to learn from, like, you know, my favorite VTubers, you know, my Oshis that I look up to. Like, I look up to them and then I'm like, okay, maybe we can do probably something like this, maybe something like this or something like that, you know.
People, interestingly enough, have already kind of made it. This guy VTurby has 184k, and this guy Supreme Freshman has 305k. Very large accounts, but they still post these ads for their stream, which are just no. POV, no Kai Cenat clone, just a small up-and-coming kid streamer. If you're not a Kai Cenat clone, you don't have to say that you're not a Kai Cenat clone. You just do your thing. You don't have to clarify it with the footage from his stream that you watched and recorded to prove it. Guys, I'm not a clone. I'm just really defending myself against these allegations by starting my clip with his. I mean, at a certain point, there is a level of secondhand embarrassment I get watching people desperately try to convince people to watch them by dancing by themselves. Like, imagine instead of talking to this camera and trying to entertain people, I was like, guys, trust me, I'm next up. Guys, are you subscribed? Are you subscribed?
Is that what kids want these days? Do you guys want me to like boogie on the dance floor and ask you guys for subscription or something? Is that how it works these days? So just like, oh man, you gotta shoot me a little bit left and right, you know?
I look fucking retarded. Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. I just think that there's a certain amount of self-awareness you should maintain.
E-begging? I guess so, I guess. Peak content?
This first clip is just him looking at the camera. I just don't know, man. The problem is that we have the bar for live entertainment set on the fucking floor. So people are looking at this and saying, I could do this, and this is what this is now. Let's see Supreme Freshman, he made it work the most. POV found another goated creator before he blew up. Now, to be fair, this is like a year ago, and he's done a lot better since. And he's actually posting clips of his stream, not just these commercials for his stream where he says, please watch. But it's still worth showing because this is kind of the blueprint for all of the modern self-promo stuff that we've looked over today.
I don't self-promo whatsoever.
It's like the same format. Yeah, I mean, it's just like, Freddy, you're ugly. I've got a tuxedo on.
Oh my goodness! Mo got it on though. Oh, what did I do?
He's gonna prove the haters wrong. I mean, he kind of did, but at the same time, like, the format itself is, it's definitely spreading, and it's definitely resulting in a lot of people that think they're gonna get what he got done, and just end up embarrassing themselves.
I had become a cold-blooded murderer. I had screwed it up. The stress was getting to me.
If my kids want to be a live streamer, want to be a VTuber, or like any of that sort, or a content creator or anything like that, number one, right? I will number one, they'll always have a job. That's number one, right? That's gonna be their first job, is gonna get a job, right? It's not gonna be a content creator as their first job, okay? I'm gonna tell them, you're gonna learn the value. Well, they're probably gonna learn the value of $1 pretty early, but they're gonna learn the value of a paycheck, is what I'm gonna be saying or so. And then from there, they'll probably like, you want to stream? You want to do all this stuff? All right. It's time for you to save up money and buy the computer, buy the setup, buy what you need to buy, do your research, do all of this stuff. You want to be a VTuber? All right, go find an artist that you're going to do it. See how much they charge. They charge $4,000 or $5,000 for a VTuber model. All right, good luck with that. You have a job. I wish you luck. I'm not paying for jack shit, okay? I'm not paying for anything.
Conclusion, if you are one of the people I watched in this video, or you want to start streaming, do not post these trailer clips to Instagram where you pretend that you're the next Aiden Ross, or you give people the idea that that's what you want to be, because it isn't what you want to be. You want to be your own person.
Yeah.
So post your own clips.
Yeah.
Do your own thing.
Yeah.
Be yourself, because everybody else is already taken.
All right, chat. Who should I be? Who should I be the next streamer? What's the next popular VTuber streamer, chat? Give me a name here. I have no fucking idea. Should we do ironmouse? I think ironmouse, right? But I'm not as crazy as ironmouse though. If my kids want to be a content creator, well, first I'm gonna be extremely confused because I ain't having kids. Your kids just show up out of nowhere. I don't know. For me, basically, I just kind of like do my own thing, Doki bird. All right, fine. We'll be the next Doki bird, right? We'll just like, yeah. I'll be the greatest FPS player. Gunpie? Hell fucking no. I am not being the next Gunpie. You're out of here, Dark. Anyways, yeah, for me personally, I don't know.
The camera is staying on for good. No more CSGO serve.
For me personally, when it comes to like, being a small content creator now, right? It's like, we're slowly, we're kind of slowly working our way up. Top 500 in Marvel Rivals we go. I am not doing that. eBay for chips. I'm not e-begging for chips, chat. I can afford my own chips, okay? God. Or crisps, however you want to pronounce it or so. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I guess for me specifically, because like I work at home, so it kind of makes it a little bit easier for me. Not a whole lot, but then like the problem is for me, right? As like I stream for a very long time, so I never find a way when do I want to end streamer. So I don't know. I just enjoy hanging out with my community, Anyone who shows up from YouTube, or anyone who like wants to come hang out on Twitch, or anyone from the Twitch community or so want to come hang out with me, I have no problem whatsoever. I enjoy hanging out with anybody. I think having a good, you guys around here having to talk and shit, some good times or so. We make some wacky, stupid times, So, anyways, yeah, it's not that serious, That's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff. For me specifically, when I become a mom or so, and my kids want to become a content creator, they're gonna have to earn their own stuff to be a content creator. I'm not gonna buy them a laptop. I'm not gonna buy them this, or like, you want to be a content creator? You want to be a content creator? Show me that you can, or so, You show me with hard work and dedication that you can. All right, and then also at the same time, I'm gonna put them to the test or so, right? I'd be like, okay, You're gonna be a content creator? Okay, I need you to do a piece of content in the next week. You only got 1 week to make one piece of content. Let's see how you can do it, you know? I'm just gonna put them to the test and everything, see if they can handle the pressure and like make sure they don't break, you know, get burnt out or anything like that for being a content creator. Because at the end of the day, right, you know, you have to, well, I don't know how it's going to be in the future, right? I don't know if the algorithm is going to change or anything like that, right? But I'm going to tell them, I'll be like, okay, so what kind of content do you want to make? You want to make some lore videos? You want to make gameplay? What do you want to do? And then if they ask me, oh, I want to do this and do that. Okay, so you want to do this and that? Okay, all right. You have 1 week or so to make one video for your content or so, and do it right now and starting now. So you got 1 week to do it. Let's see if you can do it in the deadline. So yeah, that's probably what I would do personally. It's just apply some pressure. So if they want to do song covers and stuff like that, right? Maybe my daughter wants to do song covers. Maybe she'll probably take that inspiration from me, you know, because I enjoy singing and everything. Maybe they'll be like, okay, you want to do that? Okay, you do a song cover in like 2 weeks. I need a song cover in 2 weeks right now. So yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe, do all that fancy jazzy stuff, and yeah, you know, it's just that kind of thing. But I personally prefer that my kids would take, you know, normal education, and then like, you know, if they want to stream on the side, you know, they can stream on the side, you know. But I still want them to have, you know, a normal job and education and everything. So, and that's it. That's the end of the video. And peace.